Okay, this is one of my favorite subjects about JavaScript. Is like, as Guillermo said before, like JavaScript can be beyond the web. You can do a lot of amazing things with JavaScript, not only on the website, but you can do a lot of things, especially on the hardware side. So I'm going to talk today about JavaScript Robotics, or talk about NodeBots. Sarah Chips were talking about this topic in her talk, so I'm going to like to pass through some topics that are really similar. But the idea is like to show the stuff I bring here, some of my experiments or products that I've been working on, and I want to share it with you. So NodeBots basically is robotics that are made accessible through JavaScript developers. So this is possible right now because of Node.js. But the main idea, the main philosophy of NodeBots is that can be used with different JavaScript platforms. Right now, the main platform is being used is Node, but maybe in the future there will be other JavaScript platforms that will be enabled to control hardware or electronics or robots using JavaScript. So this started by Chris Williams, or Duque God. He is the main organizer of the JSConf in the United States. And he wrote like a library called Node Serial Port that will enable you to control serial hardware devices using JavaScript. So this is using like a native C++ bindings in order to do the communication. But this will enable to you not only to control like a development board like an Arduino, but some other different hardware projects as you can see today. So basically, this started using the Node Serial Port module, and the firmata. Firmata is a firmware that needs to be uploaded to the Arduino or to the board, and this will enable like a serial API. So you will control the board using like a serial API communication, and you can do like most of the things that an Arduino or a board can do. So initially, this were like the start, like using serial port and firmata, but this has been evolving really fast. So let's introduce you to Johnny 5. Johnny 5 is a library created by Rick Waldron. Rick Waldron is a smart, really smart guy, and I really admire him. And the philosophy behind this is like, you can write hardware code as easy as you are writing like web applications. Similar like the philosophy to jQuery when you are like using events and you are controlling the different DOM elements, but the main idea is that you can control hardware devices using plain, simple JavaScript. So an example here, it's a basic code where you need to install from NPM the Johnny 5 library. It will fetch the library and install it in your computer. And you are like only with a few lines of code creating like a board. So you are controlling the board you want to work with. And when the board is ready, you are instantiating or creating a new instance of the class LED. And then you are executing methods on that object. So this is the basic code to make a LED blink. So with this basic code, you are going to see like a LED blinking. If you want to like to write this same piece of code on Arduino using the wiring or C++, you need like to define delays and first turn on the LED, then turn off the LED, and control the timing. But using Johnny 5 is as easy as you can see on the screen. There are different abstractions on Johnny 5. There's like a huge list of abstractions taken from the Johnny 5 source code. It is really good structure. If you want like to contribute to a cool open source project, I will invite you to contribute to Johnny 5. My first like pull request to open source project was with Johnny 5. I was at NodeConf 2013, and I wanted to play with the PSO class. I say, oh, okay, I can like make sound with a little specific electronic circuit, but the class wasn't implemented at the time. So I asked Rick, oh, how can I play with this PSO? And he said, it's not implemented, please do it. So I took that as a challenge. It took me like 1 year to to complete the pull request, but I created like the basic implementation of the piezo class, and now you can like play sounds using Johnny 5 and JavaScript. But there are different other abstractions for connecting servos, sensors, radio, infrared, electronic systems, so they're pretty ample. There are other frameworks that will enable you to control hardware. There is other called Silent.js. The API is quite different, but it can support like a different type of boards. So this is right now. Initially, we started like with Arduino, but right now the ecosystem of boards of electronic boards has been growing. So we have now Arduino, Raspberry Pi, BeagleBone, Black, Pinocchio, Spark, Galileo, Tessel, a lot of boards that can be controlled using JavaScript. There are even one board that can be controlled directly with JavaScript, not using like a serial connection as we are doing with Arduino, but internally in the microcontroller they are doing some interesting stuff as Tessel. Tessel is a cool company that's creating a board that can be programmed directly with JavaScript. So JavaScript is taking the hardware part. But for me, the more important part of NodeBots is not like the hardware or the things you can do with it. Because it's cool, you can do a lot of interesting projects. But for me, the most interesting part of NodeBots is the community. It's a really big community and really impressive community and so welcoming. I feel really good in this community. In this NodeConf, I get my first Arduino kit as a gift from Raquel Vélez. Raquel Vélez is one of the roboticists that are working on the core project of NodeBots. And she gave me a kit, and she said to me, grab this kit and teach the people in Colombia how to use it. And right now, this was kind of 1 year ago, and right now we have like a lot of kits that some people are donating to the community. I had the opportunity to travel to other countries and to start other communities there. So the NodeBots community is really powerful and empowering. So there is the International NodeBots Day. It happens once a year, and community from all around the world gets together and play with JavaScript and with NodeBots. So we are all around the world, and we want to see more dots or more communities in Latin America because we want like to spread the word and to have like a really healthy community. And los NodeBots también hablan español, they also speak Spanish. They're a really interesting community in Latin America. We started in Medellin JS with about 100 people attending to the first NodeBots Day. We started like basically learning how to plug electronic components to the board. And right now we have like a bigger community. We were like giving away hardware to other people in order to empower them to keep working on hardware. And we have like from kids to 6 or 8 years old to people, well, maybe 70, 80 years. So it's a really interesting thing to share with other people. So I had the opportunity to travel to Guatemala to give a workshop and a talk about NodeBots. And in Guatemala right now, there are 2 NodeBots community. The main community is on the capital city. And the other community is really interesting. It's located in a really small Mayan town that has a really small population. And people from this town travel to Guatemala City like 9 hours by using the bus. And we give them a lot of hardware, and they are right now managing a community there and teaching electronics to other people. So this is empowering other communities. You can see we have so much fun in Guatemala. We have like a soccer tournament with 2 robots. We're playing football, and the people we gave like the free hardware, they are like teaching to other people how to build this stuff. And also we have this Node Rockets event. It was really awesome. So bringing more people into tech through the power of the community. That's the main idea. We want to bring more people into tech, into software development through the power of the community. The community is really powerful. If you are here, it's because you are interested in something. Get together with other people, hack together. There are communities here in Buenos Aires or in the city you are living. Please see, this is really interesting. We have the opportunity to travel to a town in Colombia. It's an Afro-Colombian town, really poor, forgotten by the government, but they are like really empowered because they they are using technology to teach others, and they are changing the whole mindset. So this is, for me, really, really, really nice to be part of this. So this is the basic introduction. Let's do some demos and see if this is working. Let's cross fingers. This is hard. This is the first one. This is a sumo bot. This is all, the whole project is open source. So you can download the CAD files and print the parts using a 3D printer or a laser cutter. And I'm using in this project the Spark microcontroller. So the Spark is connected to Wi-Fi. I'm going to check if everything is working right now. So I'm going to plug it. This will connect to the Spark cloud. There is a cloud that will accept this robot to the internet. Let's see, he's trying to connect to the network. Okay, it's connected. And I'm going to run the application. Let me see. Oops. So let me execute this really quick. Connecting. So my computer right now will act as a web server. So what we want is like to control the bot using the cell phone or using a wearable. Let me check if the application is working good. I'm going to execute it from here. What? Let me test from the cell phone if it's working. And no. Nice. It fails. Okay, let me show really quick. I wanted like to execute it from the cell phone, but the connection is not working right now. But I can send comments to the bot. I'm using the manual version because I can. Whoa! Thanks. Nice catch. Well, I wanted to control the bot using the smartwatch. Maybe later the internet is not working right now. But well, no problem. This is the other project. It's called the Notecopter. It's an art run. Let's see if it's connected. Let me. It is good. So Sarah will told you this afternoon. This is like running a web server, so I can control this from a web application running Express and Socket.io. Let me see if I can control it. So this has like a Wi-Fi hotspot, so I need to connect to the Wi-Fi hotspot and do the magic, but it's not working. Nice. Okay. Okay, it seems it's working. So meanwhile this is connected, I can show you other projects. This one is gaita or cuisi. Is like a Colombian folk instrument mainly used to play the gaita, to play cumbia. Anyone heard cumbia? Anyone like cumbia? Cumbia villera or, oh great, that's good. So this is like running a web server. I'm using the Bigglebone Black. This has like a mic, so each time I talk or it sends a noise, he will like change the color pattern. But the idea is like you can hack your own musical instrument and create like really fun stuff. So let me see if I can play it. Hey, thanks. It's working. Woo! So oops. Let's see if the other are working meanwhile. Oh, perfect. I think we are on time. So I'm not a musician, but I like some music projects. This is one I've been working on. This is a drum kit. So I'm using like a pad, like you can play some sound. Can I have audio here? Oh, I have a real, great, thanks. Perfect, thank you. Let me plug it in. So what I'm doing with this project is mapping the keys with some samples from a Roland real drum kit, so you can build your own instrument. So let me play it. I'm gonna execute it. And it's working. Sounds good. Okay. So you can create music even with electronics. It's another instrument that you can build. Okay, this is connected right now. This is so unstable right now because I crashed it like multiple times. I'm not a good pilot, but yeah, can I see the screen, please? Can you focus the screen, not the video? What? I want to show, okay. So yeah, let me check the Express application. Okay. So I'm going to execute it's an application called the web flag, so you can control, you can run like an Express server, and using Socket.io, you will be able to control a NodeBot from your web browser. So I'm going to enter to the Express application. Okay, this is the camera of the drone right now. This is the thing. Maybe it will crash, but I'm going to try to fly it. So stay away. Whoa! Go up, go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. No, not to me, not to me, not to me, not to me. Okay. Woo! It worked. And this isn't like web application, just a node and it's flying and you can see in real time. Just really quickly, you can ask what it is. This is not the R2D2 head. I know, I don't kill R2D2. Have you heard about an instrument called the theremin? It's kind of a species of theremin. Let me see if it's working. So what I'm doing in this project is I'm going to run it real quick, studio, okay. I'm using the right sensor to control the nodes, the frequency, and the left sensor, they are ultrasonic sensors, so it measures distance. So I'm using it to control sound. So can I see okay, thank you. So let me check this. Not easy is the second one. So I'm using a web application written by Substack. It's working. Oh. So I'm changing the frequency only using the distance, so I can play some kind of music, and then I can add some really nice distortion. So you can play with, you can create different experiences, maybe in a party or something when you can use sensors and control the lights. And as you can see, the frequency of the sound is changing. This is all written in JavaScript, so you can create your like music, like your music function, so it will work really good. And the last one was the clumsy biped. This one, I have time to play it, or we're done? Done? Okay. So this is a biped. It's using 8 servos. It seems it will work, but time is over, right? Okay, it's sad. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to teach him like to walk, but he's not a really good walker. So what I call it, like the clumsy biped. So it has like some problem walking. But let me check if I can. If I can run really quickly here. Okay. So this is not like, he's trying to walk, but he's not a really good walker, so you need to teach him. Oh, he's trying to dance. So it's really difficult to control like the 8 servos at the same time, but I'm using like Johnny 5 in all of the experiments, so it's a really powerful like library. If someone want to play with it later, we are going to stay here until December 10th, and the main idea is like to help with the local community and to have some NodeBots experience here. So we brought some Arduino kits, so the idea is like the next week maybe we are going to give a workshop here. And since I received my first kit as a gift in an event, I want to give this like as a gift for the community too. So if you want to keep this robot in Argentina and keep playing with it. So I've been in contact with Alejandro Oviedo. He's one of the leaders of the Node School community in Buenos Aires. So Alejandro, if you are here, this is for you and this is for the community. So this is my presentation, and I will invite you that keep working together, keep working in community, and please thank you and welcome to JSConf Colombia next year. See you there. So, Alejandro, pick it up. If you are here, let me know, and this is for the community.